everybody and welcome back to a new video. This is Alante. I am a singer and a vocal coach and a performer and a YouTuber apparently, and I also have a podcast, and I do what millennial people do, just making a job out of art. For today's episode, I've decided that I'm gonna go and do a video react, and since we're here, I'm also gonna do a little vocal analysis of this piece of music, and I can't wait to show you what it is. So basically, I've decided that my first video reaction is gonna be from dear Evan Hansen. Man, I love their musical, and if you don't know their musical, go and watch it. And if you do know their musical and you didn't like it, I'm sorry you don't have a heart. Anyway, let's go for it and let's watch this lovely performance of Ben Platt at the Tony Awards and just see what comes out of it.
I learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say.
Okay, so first of all, can we appreciate how good Ben Platt's performance is already? Like, he didn't even start singing, he didn't even start showing off his full range, but hey, he's representing the character so well. He's doing great justice to Evan, which is an anxious character, is depressed, he has lots of anxiety, as I said, and he's obviously gonna be on the edge all the time in this song. So you can really hear that it's tentative, his tone is light, it's soft, and it's like scared. Let's see how it goes.
Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn.
Again, I love how he keeps his eyes shut, just like any other scared, traumatized, anxious person would if they were singing in front of anybody else. At the moment is like his own bubble. It doesn't know what's going on around, and he's just wondering how can he be seen and whether he wants to be seen or not. Yeah, who doesn't relate?
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass.
That tap, so light, so tentative. I love it. The breath control is amazing. You can tell he's really into character, even though his notes are very controlled, his tone is controlled. You can tell he's really trying to look a bit edgy, look a bit like it doesn't want to disturb.
I'm waiting through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waiting through a window.
Beautiful way to shift from like a low mid-range to a mid-higher range. Beautiful. I love it. Great support, great control, even though his character doesn't have any.
Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?
And the way he moves on stage.
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong.
It's really telling you a story there.
And no one tells you where you went wrong.
Can you tell the way he supports by the moves he does? So even when the notes get higher to reach because of the way his character has to behave, he still tries to find the right moves by being in character.
Can anybody you feel? Is anybody waving? Waving, waving. Whoa, whoa.
I am amazed and mesmerized by Ben Platt's ability to bring out a character so well, with so little flows. Actually, barely any, to be fair, because any flows he had in this technique were coming from the fact that the character had obviously breathing flows, and they were part of it because is an anxious person, and anxious people tend to have breath problem. It's perfectly normal. I do it all the time. We run out of breath. The way, you know, it was building tension, but in all the right places to still help him support what he was singing, and he was delivering every single line in just the right way. You know, like, we all know Ben Platt's got an amazing range. We all know Ben Platt has got like a great vocal technique, but he wasn't showing off because that wasn't the place to show off. There was a place to leave space to the character, dignify him by giving him the right attitude and the right vocals. Evan Hansen is gonna be like this. It's gonna be nervous, it's gonna be tense, and he's probably not gonna have the best vocal technique. And that's a lesson to be learned. You don't always have to be perfect in order to be a character. Your technique has to step back and leave the space to the character. Or even when you're on stage, I know so many singers who go on stage and just like do what they do beautifully, great voices, but you come out feeling empty. I didn't say they haven't been singing in the right way, but actually most of the time those singers have an amazing vocal technique, but that's all they got. They don't perform. And yeah, so it kind of misses out on the emotional side of music, which is basically the basics of music itself. So yeah, thank you so much for being with me through this very hard song to listen to. Just so you know, I strongly support anybody who's been through any mental health issue, and I know how hard it can be. But yeah, go watch the musical if you haven't watched it. If you can watch it live, good for you. Eventually Broadway and West End will probably open, hopefully, and we'll find out. I shall see you next time for another video. Whether it's a reaction or not, you decide. Let me know in Instagram or in the comment down below. And stand your magic, guys. Bye!